You. Icebound Dreadnought. Most of the machinery aboard the USS Prometheus has been dismantled and taken away. The massive steam hammer used to split the thickest ice lies below the ship's bow. Filtered Truth, unfortunately, a great way to raise morale is invent an enemy to fight. That's true. Calculating Genius. The Dreadnought is stripped of useful machinery, but its hulk contains enough steel to justify establishing an outpost here. On the bridge, we found a log with Tesla's last orders. Transfer all supplies and able-bodied survivors aboard Hephaestus. Take the amputees only if you have prostheses to make them useful. Site discovered, the abandoned sawmill. We'll take those resources and move on to the abandoned sawmill. Alright, you are heading to the wrong location, actually. You would be better off heading to Tesla's grave. And then making your way to one of those. Oh, that's how we got our steam core that I was wondering where it came from. Came from our outpost, of course. Alright, let's get some more storage for resources. Raw food. Steel. Do I have... Yeah, I have this fully staffed. And we'll put you on... rations? Alright, you made it to the abandoned sawmill. Indeed, Indeed, it is a sawmill. It hasn't been used in a very long time. Everything is covered in ice. There was probably an outpost here years ago. Now there's nothing left but frozen sawmill, supply depot, and a frozen pond. I guess the frozen pond? So there is still quite a bit to explore here, so I don't feel as bad about getting the advanced scouts. Yes, and I need people working here. We'll go with children. Definitely should put the children to work. It's a good learning experience for them. And all the rest of these, let's just check through, make sure they're all on extended shifts, and they are. One of them was cold. You. That's problematic. Sure. Wall drill, we'll take the automaton off there. And put it on that wall drill. And that should take care of all of our wood worries for the rest of the game. Infirmary. Fantastic. What do I want? Could just go towards an efficiency. Overdrive couplings I'll need eventually. I haven't really been using overdrive. But it's a thing. A huge success! Sir, the automaton project is complete. Automatons can now be produced at lower cost and used in medical facilities. We've learned to modify the automatons with precision attachments, allowing them to work on the most fragile thing we know of, the human body. It also turns out we can remove some non-essential parts. Well done. Automatons can be used at medical facilities. Cost of automatons falls by 5%. So one thing I have heard, though I have not tested it, so the most efficiency you can get is, I thought 90%. And then I heard that if you had already researched medical automatons, when that event finished, it would bump it up to 95%. But somehow I got to a 95% anyway. So not sure how I pulled that off, but that's fine. Automaton's base efficiency is 95%, which is great. So they're not as efficient as people, but the 24 hours is just amazing. Infirmary, we can't build yet. Yeah, I'll probably put the infirmaries in this quadrant. Survivors reach the city. Sir, a group of survivors has reached the city. They are tired and they'll need a place to rest, a bite to eat, perhaps some medical attention, but they are ready to lend a hand however they can. 24 more homeless. Yikes. Well, there. Or maybe I need this quadrant for more houses. And there's nothing against building infirmaries just somewhere else. But it is good to have them central. Suppose I could put them out here. And then maybe even research Hot Hub Range. That might be the call. Yeah. I don't know. We'll figure it out. For now, let's just build a few houses around here. Extend the road out even further so I can keep with my patterns because patterns are nice. Well, that's 3. That's all the houses I need, actually. Alright, where'd you make it to? The Frozen Pond. A distinct spot in the Frostland. We can use it as a waypoint for further exploration. Our search hasn't uncovered anything of value, but we may be able to reach some more promising locations from here. No, we didn't find anything else. So move on to the supply depot. Let's see. It's gonna be a while so I can do more propaganda there. I can do it at the steelworks. Not propaganda, but foreman. Nothing I can do at these yet. Londoners prey on discontent. A few are persuaded. A member of the Londoners is talking to a crowd. He's trying to scare as many as possible into joining the exodus to London, but his visions of doom ring false in the ears of the people who are content with the situation in our city. Let him speak, the number of Londoners will rise by 13%, or 13. Chase the speaker away, they'll rise by 6. Or disperse the crowd, discontent will rise, and people may get hurt. Disperse the crowd. I'm fine with discontent. Oh, we're free time. Let's get one of these running 24 hours. Alright. So we've got that going. That was overdrive couplings. More food? I've got basically everything I need. Like all of the major important techs. We'll go improved. No. It's gonna cost a lot of coal when I don't need it. Steam hub range, that's what we were talking about. We do range, then I can see about pushing back our steam hubs and covering even more area with a single steam hub. Okay, and we've got automatons in both of these. Oh, which means I can get a foreman going on that one. You guys, you made it to the supply depot. The shack is falling apart, but its contents still have some value to us. Searching the shack, we found plenty of valuable supplies and a wrecked vehicle up ahead. Let's grab that and move on to the wrecked vehicle. And you made it to Tesla's grave, so carry on to snow-covered supplies. Meanwhile, this guy is about to arrive with 4 more steam cores. Thank you. Alright. We need even more tents. And I'm going to build 5 tents to cover removing these 2 and then building an infirmary there. Now you head back on out here to keep exploring these locations. And we have 5 steam cores kicking around. Wow. Okay. I could get a second industrial hothouse. Wait, was that an industrial hothouse? I thought that was a normal hothouse. It is an industrial hothouse. Okay. Oh, and I should have both of you. No. Let's get a couple more automatons. So I've got stupid amounts of food. Lots of steel, lots of wood. I mean, I could set up another coal production zone. Maybe that's the thing to do. Just so I can have crazy amounts of coal. I think that is, in fact, the thing to do. So if we go out here... we do have room. Yeah. Let's build all of that. Okay. Then we'll need a steam hub. Which unfortunately can't cover everything. Yes, it does. Yeah. Yeah. So that'll employ a bunch of these unemployed people. So that's our coal situation super resolved. What was I thinking about? Homeless, food, infirmaries, right. Once we get the people here, all these buildings built. People support the guards, sir. People are no longer concerned by the Londoner slogans. Some have started to bring hot soup to the guards patrolling the streets. We just couldn't bear watching them walking the streets in this cold. The slogans, the deranged scrawl of cowards, nothing more. I'm glad to hear that. Okay. People regain hope. For the first time, the Londoners have failed to persuade anyone to abandon our city and flee to London. People are recovering from their shock at the news of Winterholm and starting to hope for the future. Alright, we're about to have a double temperature drop. That's gonna be a thing. We're gonna have the range increase by then. Maybe. Okay, we've got our range increase. So for these, we definitely want to keep them on range 1, because they were built with that in mind. You guys, with range 2, what will that get you?
Wrap up well. Frost is here.
Yep. Let's go to level 4, I guess. That should keep us nice and comfortable again. Yeah. Lovely. And I don't have any heaters on yet, right? No. And those are being manned by automatons, so it doesn't matter. These are actually being manned by automatons as well. Oh well. Hey. I can definitely push these farther back. There is so much overlap. Yeah, probably something like that is reasonable. So I'll need another road back on this layer. And then a steam hub here. Yeah. Once those are built, I'll tear down these. Okay, do I have any other steam hubs I'm not remembering? So we've got that one, which is range 1, please. Range 1. Okay. Good, good, good. New automaton. I don't even know what I want with you. Okay. Sure, you can work there. And then full-time get me food. We've maxed steel and wood. Yikes. Okay. We'll deal with that in a moment. Wrecked vehicle. We found the wreck of some sort of vehicle. We can salvage some parts from it. Hidden supplies. Whilst disassembling the wreck to salvage what we could, we found a hidden cache of supplies. There we go. Take the resources. Nowhere new found. So I guess I will have you just go back to the city because you've got a lot on you, yes? Yes. So you go back to the city. What about you? Snow-covered supplies. The snow covering the crates is deep, but we're sure there's some valuable supplies buried down there. Precious supplies. Under the snow, we've uncovered many crates full of supplies. There's no telling who might have left them here. Let's take them. You didn't find anywhere else new, so head on to the stone ship. And this guy might be coming out here uselessly. We'll have to see. Why are you freezing? Oh, right. This place isn't in a heat zone currently. It's probably not worth it. So I will give you a heater, which is still not enough. Let's get no one working there. Not worth it to... oh, you also should not be 24 hours. You should be during work hours. Same with you. And actually, this is not extended shifts. Because I really don't need it to be. And I don't want the discontent penalty at the moment. Right, research. Steam hub efficiency. Generator efficiency. Probably generator efficiency. Or heaters. If I got my heaters up, then I could justify turning on the couple of places that need it. We've got steel all the way up. I could make more coal. Insulating the gathering posts more would be useful for when temperatures drop. Steam hub efficiency, we've got a lot of them. Not that coal is a problem. Houses, we've got 40 vacant beds. So that means I can now mantle both of these safely. And then, can I fit 2 infirmaries in there? No, that is space for a single infirmary. That is a shame. Just the way things are organized. What are you, a gathering post? So if I tore out this house and that gathering post, I could definitely fit 2 infirmaries here. So maybe that's the thought. I put a couple more gathering posts around and tear out both of these. I'd have to build another tent, which I can do. I should probably also look at building another fighting arena and guard post out here somewhere. So if we dismantle you and then build another, not resource depot, gathering post, we've got a spot here that'll work. Covers, I think, both piles. Yeah. That is just in a bad spot. Could extend the range, and then this one would be heated. If I build another one... Should I push it too far back? If I built it here... Yeah, I think it should have been built here. Possibly. If I put you down to range 1 and I turn you off... What does that do for temperatures? No, then this... The care house freezes. Right, because I built the care house in the range of that. Well, the care house doesn't matter. I don't have anyone using it, and I don't intend to. Let's put our people in there. Children, of course. And dismantle that. It's fine. And then I can dismantle this. Build a new road here. And once that's built, I will tear out... That was fast. This road. Okay. What has that done for me? Infirmary-wise. Build one here and one here. Perfect. And they should be heated automatically by the generator, I think. Yes. Let's get some engineers working there. We can dismantle some of these that are built in weird places. And get more engineers working there. Alright. That's all looking good. Stone ship. Explore. Research hasn't uncovered anything of value, but we may be able to reach more promising locations from here. No. So we have now explored everywhere. So you head back home. And you head back home. You head back home. At some point, it will give us more locations, but for now, the guys are done. I can't yet do more propaganda. I can almost sign a law, that's nice. We are full on steel again. Okay. That should cover us for a little while. Okay. We can sign a new law. We will go with patrol, probably. Agitators are also good. Boost the efficiency of nearby workplaces by 20%, but I don't think agitators work on automatons. So there's value in not using them if you're planning on having a lot of automatons, which I am. Let's go patrol.
Hear me. New law in the city.
Let's see. We go to order guard stations. We need a guard station kind of here. And another one back here somewhere. So let's build another house here. Should be done basically immediately. Then we'll tear out whichever one of these buildings it was. Food theft. Someone has stolen 318 food rations from the stockpiles. People are saying it was the Londoners gathering supplies for their journey. It seems this ridiculous idea of leaving for London is gaining traction. Send the guards to catch them. Poet suicide. Sir, one of our people has committed suicide. In his spare time, he wrote poems about loss, suffering, and the death of hope. Our propaganda center waged a campaign against him to protect our people from his influence. Now people might blame us for this suicide, unless we make it look like he drank himself to death. Do it. Burn his poems. Discontent will rise slightly, or stay away from it. Hope will fall. Burn his poems. It's not our fault. Alright. It was this building we wanted to dismantle. So we should be cranking through the sick pretty quickly at this point. So we've got 240 people living near a fighting arena and 260 living near a guard station. Oh right, we wanted to get more steel allocated. Nope, not food. And more wood. And we have an automaton who's not doing anything. Really? What do I need from you? Have it work in the infirmaries. But I have so many engineers that why bother? Have it generating coal 24 hours. Why not, I guess? POV, the city keeps relocating you every 2 days. Maybe you can use it to stop heating some of that in the back? You mean like this? So this still needs to be heated. If I moved these, hub would still need heating. But if I move these to a better location, this I could have just a heater running rather than a hub. Because it doesn't need to be comfortable temperatures. Just needs to be, I think, above chilly, or maybe even chilly is okay. But I have to move these as well. And then I can turn off that hub. I mean, long term, when we're approaching the storm, and everyone's living in infirmaries, I will probably have automatons working the infirmaries, and need to have a bunch of infirmaries. So I will need automatons for that. But right now, that's not critical. Well, let's see. Could I... No, I just don't really have a use for that automaton at the moment. So I was like, I could remove these. But that's just removing them to somewhere else. That's how to turn off a hub. But not finding work for an automaton. And I could just put automatons in all the gathering posts and whatnot, and just make this whole thing automated. Or I could build coal mines and put automatons in them just to get crazy coal production, which has value. It would be research that I don't think I need to do, because I have people to throw onto this, but... meh. So steam hubs are efficient. I could make the generator more efficient. Improved heaters. Probably good for when I need them. Oh, no. Make the infirmaries faster. Heal people even faster. That's got value. How's our food? I mean, our food situation's good, but are we actually getting through our rations? We're gaining 600 rations a day. Are we actually able to turn all 600 into meals in a day? That I don't know. Hey, we've got even more steam cores. You're at the city, but that's fine. We don't have anywhere else for you to explore. Oh, right. Let's get people there. Exemplary behavior. Sir, a group of people found inspiration in their work under the guidance of a foreman and have decided to try organizing their workplace on their own. Their spirit and motivation are exemplary today. Keep up the good work. Good job, guys. Yeah, I don't know. We're doing really, really, really good. I mean, I can 24-hour informant again. Why not? Keep research going really fast. Do I have a ton of engineers not doing anything? No, thankfully. I mean, let's build a couple more automatons, just to do it. Build even more resource depots. Down to 2 sick people in the city. That is amazing. Alright. Get even more food. A restless group. The crowd listens to one of the Londoners who's scaring people with visions of doom. He's trying to persuade them to flee to London. The discontented seem to take his words to heart, but others remain unconvinced. Let him speak. 29 Londoners. Yikes. 14 Londoners. Or disperse the crowd. Okay, we need to get our hope even higher. Patrols. And can I do propaganda yet? Why not? Because no one is working here? Going to a protest? And going to build. What are you building? No. Build. Seriously, what are you building? Why pause each of these? There, you're back to work. Raise hope. Now unpause. Go into build. Ha. Not on my watch. Frostpunk 2 is being released July 25th. They finally gave us a date. Did they? Nice. I'm obviously excitedly waiting for it. You turn on your own people? How can you treat us? Nope, gone. No sickness in the city. Alright. More coal. And more rations, I think. Alright, let's look into more infirmaries. Someday we'll need them. There and there. We'll probably end up putting a steam hub out here at some point. Another theft. Captain, the Londoners are stealing again. They've taken 366 food rations to the stockpiles. People are angry that the Londoners are putting their crazy ideas before the needs of the city. Yeah, our city's gonna be destroyed if we lose 300 food rations. Send guards to catch them. Or discontent will rise if we let them be. Send the guards. There we go. We finally got the tendency going down. Caught in the act. Our guards did a good job. They got the goods back, but more importantly, they caught the one of the thieves. Now we can put an end to this thievery. What should we do to the thief? Let him go, but we'll prepare a place for him soon. 3 days to build a prison. I don't think we need a prison. Banish him. He'll leave the city forever. Our people will decide his fate. I don't think we need a prison, and I don't want to banish him. But the people deciding his fate, are they just going to beat him up? I don't know. Discontent will rise a little, which is fine. Let's build... We've got a couple automatons being built. That's fine. I can put them staffing the medical posts, which is long-term what we're going to need. First Londoners convinced to stay. Sir, several of the people who wanted to flee to London have decided to trust you and stay. They say your recent decisions convinced them there's hope for us here yet. I'm glad to hear it. So we got a couple to come back. They filled up that coal storage because the automaton's working 24 hours. Let's put workers there. Automaton, you can work there. But it's too chilly. You don't say. Alright, apparently we do in fact need a steam hub. Could put one here, which is extremely excessive. I wish I could see the range of the small range, so I knew what was good enough. So if I built another infirmary, which I'm not going to, but just to get the range, it goes out to that range. So let's build a ring there. Cancel that. I built a steam hub out here. Yeah, that's... It covers it with the max range, but that wouldn't be enough to cover it on the shorter range. Ugh. For now, build a road back here. Put a steam hub on it. But if we later on build even more infirmaries, we can push it back.